Thanks, brother. Yeah.
Hearthstone fans, welcome to the mythic stage. To my Hearthstone family waiting for me back at the Hearthstone stage, keep a benchworm. I'll be right back. We just had to do a little thing. They saw how big this announcement was going to be for Hearthstone, and they thought to themselves, we got to get them a bigger stage. So, in recap, the year opened with the Witchwood. As players took part in foiling the evil plots of Hagatha and her minions as they launched an all-out assault of spookiness on the general town of Gilneas. This was followed by the Boomsday Project, where we asked you to take part in experiments alongside and ultimately against the nefarious Dr. Boom and the scientists at Boom Laboratories. Now this brings us to the third and the final set in the Year of the Raven. It is during this time, the exploratory phase of the set, when the team is at their most fun. Whiteboards everywhere are covered with sketches and drawings and questions. Questions like, is there a disco maybe in an old mage tower? Do we awaken the old gods, perhaps? Ultimately, and here's the part you haven't heard yet, we wanted to celebrate the spirit of competition. We wanted to do so in a way that champions the beliefs and the culture of an ancient civilization. So as we pull away the vines and cut away the undergrowth of a proud arena at the center of Stranglethorn Vale, we ask you now, hey man, what you think about this?
By air, rain and fire, the only things a real troll desire. First to smash and to mash and to bash, and maybe mangle. Here is Stranglethorn, you'll be warned, I know it's gonna trash ya. Say your prayers with voodoo, bashi bashi ya. Time for fun, we're gonna run ya through. Too bad for you.
It's only once a generation. One victor wins the confrontation. Standing here, got no fear. I'm the best in the arena.
Man, you never seen a hero cut you down to zero.
Victory is no joke. Careful at your door.
Cloak.
It's a star, it's our star is born. Here in Stranglethorn.
That's right, we're taking you back to the Gurabashi Arena to be a part of Rastakhan's Rumble. Revisit the arena in its prime, when once a generation, trolls from across Azeroth gather their teams to fight on behalf of their Loa and for the glory of combat. We've been hearing for a while from our players, where's our troll set? And we thought it was high time to bring this proud people to the game of Hearthstone. So let's decide together, here and now, to reclaim just what it means to be a troll. We invite all of our fellow trolls out there, in fact, to close the forums for a bit. Set the keyboard down. That guy's still going to be wrong when you get back. Just pick up a spear and join us on the arena floor. Now, let's get down to business. Let's talk about some cards. The Hearthstone team would like to give you a brief glimpse into what we have in store for you in Rastakhan's Rumble. And we'd like to start with a new keyword. Overkill. Overkill plays to the gladiatorial spirit inherent in the Rumble. As a grizzled competitor of the ring, you know that the way to a fan's heart is through a dramatic flourish and some theatrical showmanship. Basically, if you can deal more damage than you need to destroy a minion, you get a bonus. In Sulthrace's case, I'm going to say that clearly, you get to attack for as many as 3 more times in a single turn. Now, this kind of showboating is sure to draw the attention of more than a few fans. Fans that are so excited, they want to get in on the action themselves. Fans like this guy. Sharkfin Fan is a neutral minion who gives you a 1/1 pirate each and every time your hero attacks. Now you pair that with a weapon like Sulthrace, and you're going to get some board control, and you're going to get it fast. Now the 9 legendary champions at the head of each class or team in the Rumble embody the powers of their animal god, or Loa, while in the arena. Each class also gets a spirit. This spirit promises powerful abilities to the player who summons them. The Spirit-Loa relationship is a very important part, integral part even, to the set that this occupies. Let's take a look at a spirit right now. Now, the abilities found in these spirits are each different, and they're very class-specific. They have a lot of similarities as well. They're all 0/3 minions. They all have stealth for 1 turn. And they're all rare, which means that you get up to 2 in a single deck, maximizing the opportunity for some serious shenanigans. Now, ultimately, spirits are just that. They are a spiritual manifestation of the Loa they represent. But this begs the question, what are Loa? Loas are powerful gods, usually animals, who are worshipped in the troll culture. By aligning yourself with one of them, according to your class, they will fight by your side and guide you to victory. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what Loa calls to me? Well, if you're a paladin, you will be fighting for the honor of Shirvala the Tiger. Shirvala is a proud and noble Loa, not unlike the paladins who worship her. She's also incredibly powerful, power that comes at a cost. But consider the possibilities, if you will, if you've been investing your mana wisely on spells in the early game. Now, this is just the beginning. It's a brief glimpse into what's in store for you in Rastakhan's Rumble. There's a lot more to learn, and we're going to share a lot of it with you over the next 2 days. Later today, there's a panel that will show even more cards and dig further into the expansion itself with Peter and Liv. They're going to take a look at a number of these classes that we mentioned and a number of the interactions of the cards found there. Tomorrow, the Hearthstone's missions team is going to walk you through just what it takes to make the single-player content in the game. More importantly, they're going to walk you through the single-player content for Rastakhan's Rumble, the Rumble Run, where you play as Rikar, an upstart underdog troll who needs your help as he travels to the arena in search of the title of champion for himself. And finally, on the show floor here at BlizzCon, both days, you get to try a special tavern brawl that uses just some of the new mechanics introduced in the Rumble Run itself. We are super excited for Rastakhan's Rumble, and we hope that you will join us when it releases on December 4th. But if you just can't wait, pre-purchase begins today. So until then, the Hearthstone team will ask you, which Loa speaks to you? Now I'd like to pass it to my personal spirit animal, the lead game designer, Wyatt Chang.